What a thrilling double-header SRH win after ages. Chennai win versus Kolkata. Russell, Cummins and Karthik fought back from being 36 for 5 to losing to Chennai by just 18 runs, and they were chasing a big target of 220. But first thing first, Maitreya, let's discuss the afternoon match yesterday. SRH versus Punjab Kings. SRH at last registered their first ever win in 2021 season of IPL, and Punjab seems to still struggle with their playing 11. Look at the selection from SRH. That's exactly what we predicted yesterday. They brought in Kane Williamson and Kedar Jadhav. Now that they got Williamson at 3, so Warner and Bairstow can explode in the first first 6 overs. Okay, fine. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Punjab Kings 120 all out in 19.4 overs, and then SRH 121 for 1 in 18.4 overs. Man of the match, Bairstow for his 63 of 56 balls. But Maitreya, again, Puran goes for a duck. This time a run out. But do you want David Malan to come in? Because Chris Gayle is getting older. You could probably replace Gayle or Puran. But do you want David Malan to come in? Because it's an early stage of IPL. Whatever decision you take now it will be effective for the rest of the season. So if David Malan comes now, if he plays well for the rest of the season, it's good for Punjab Kings, right?
Yeah, as you have said, I really wanted David Malan because we have given 4 matches for Puran and he hasn't performed that well. So he has got 3 duckouts. So I feel we have to take in David Malan either by replacing Puran, because the 3 times he became out, Puran, it was a very different way of becoming out. This time it was a run out. The first match, that was a spectacular catch. He was hitting for a 4, but that was a spectacular catch and he became out. So each time it's a different way. So I feel it's their wish. They can replace Chris Gayle or Puran, but they have to replace either one of them because, as you said, it's the early stage of the IPL, and the decision they take now will be really effective for the future of the team. So I feel it's it's a early stage of IPL, so they should take the decision and bring in David Malan also. You have seen his career records, his averages, so everything. We have seen him as a T20 batsman also in the Indian series. Also, he had made quite a big impact there. So versus England, the series. So I feel taking him will be a very good thing. They have to try it out because now Punjab has won only 1 match. So I feel for them trying out anything for them to win, I feel they have to do it. So bringing in David Malan, I feel will be the most important step to getting the success now. So I feel they have to bring David Malan.
Yeah, Punjab Kings lose their 3rd consecutive match in this season, and the new logo, the title didn't work. The new logo and the new title didn't work so far as how it worked for RCB last season. It didn't work for Punjab Kings. That much I can tell you. But where did Punjab Kings doing wrong? Where are they doing wrong? Because see, they have a lot of problem. They can't defend 180 plus scores, and sometimes they can't score more than 120. What's happening with Punjab Kings?
Yeah, I feel every match some people are performing while the others are not performing. So there isn't a consistency if you see in the team there. So I feel, as you've seen in this match, Punjab versus SRH, you've seen the opening partnership. KL Rahul got out. KL Rahul is the main player there for the team as a captain and as well as a batsman there. I feel he should give a start. And Mayank Agarwal, he couldn't give that start. Like, he couldn't make it fast. He hit 22, but in 25 balls. That's playing like a ODI. So I feel you should play like a T20 way, and I feel that is a kind of start they would like. They would be like. So Chris Gayle hit 15 and 17, and then Deepak Hooda hit 13 11. Deepak Hooda, that match we have seen, one of the matches there, he hit a really good 50. So I feel Deepak Hooda, I feel is a really good player, but in this match, I feel almost everyone has taken so many balls to hit runs. So I feel they didn't do it in a fast way. If you see, they have taken a lot of balls to score score some runs. So I feel they have to play in a more faster way, and they have to start right from the beginning. That the start should be good for them. So if you see one defending 120 is really tough. You see the bowlers, and but what the bowlers had done for them was really good, because they had dragged on that 120 score also. They had dragged on till 18.4 overs. So that's really great, because 18 I feel if SRH would have started, I feel they would have finished off like in about first by 11-12 overs. I feel they would have finished off 120 score hitting, but they dragged on. The bowlers of Punjab dragged on till 18.4. So I feel the bowlers had done a really good job, though they were under pressure. They couldn't do more. Like the score was really less to defend. So I feel the bowling section in this match is not a worry, but I feel the batting section, they have the middle order is after the first two batsmen collapsed, the middle order is also collapsing there. So they need a person to stand there and uh, stop the wickets falling off wickets. So I feel that's what they should do. So I feel that's where they should work.
Yeah, and Punjab Kings, they were not taking out wickets at regular intervals. They took only one wicket. Yes, they put pressure, but they were not able to get those wickets. I think that's one thing that needs to be looked on. But one more
Yes.
thing, Maitreya, there's a one worry if they bring in David Malan, because David Malan is type of T20 batsman who takes time to settle and then he plays big shots. So already you in the Punjab Kings, beat KL Rahul, beat Mayank Agarwal, all are of those type of batsmen. And if even we include David Malan, all three top order batsmen are all those kind of batsmen. So it will be tough for them, I feel, practically. But we'll see what Punjab Kings team management and what David Malan can do when he comes in. But let's have a look at SRH bowling, Maitreya. It was absolutely very good yesterday. And they have a young pace attack. Not very young, but you can say in Indian pace attack. Khalil was good yesterday with 3 wickets. And then Bhuvi is back in form. And Siddharth Kaul wasn't bad. But imagine when Natarajan comes back. Imagine this bowling attack. I think it's a very good 11 for SRH, what they played yesterday. But I think still they have some problems, but the majority of their problems are solved, right?
Yeah, as you said, their bowling was really good yesterday. So these three matches that they have lost, I feel they really worked on, because they needed that win, and I feel they put in the right players into the 11, like bringing in Williamson and then bringing in Kedar Jadhav. So though Kedar Jadhav didn't bat, but we have seen him. The fielding side was effective there, and so I feel when he comes to bat, also I feel he'll be more effective. So I feel these 11, I feel can be stuck on for the next few matches, because they have done well. So I feel sticking on to them and giving more confidence will be uh, really great for the players as well as the team, because we need such 11 who can bowl effectively and bat effectively. So I feel these are the really good 11. As you have said, if Natarajan comes, it will be more effective in the death overs. So I feel
Yeah.
Natarajan coming is also a really good sign. So when he comes, I feel it will be a really great thing. So as of now, I feel they have done a good job. After 3 losses, I feel having this victory will be a big relief for them. So I feel they have really done a good job.
Yeah, SRH at last got 2 points and they're in the points table. So very good for Sunrise Hyderabad. Hope they continue like this in this form. We'll move on to yesterday's night game. Chennai Super Kings versus Kolkata Knight Riders. So Chennai Super Kings, what they could put up is 220 for 3, and Kolkata Knight Riders 202 in 19.1 overs. They were all out. So KKR brought in Narayan and played him in the middle order as we predicted. But Narayan was not extraordinary, a little below average. But yeah, Duplessis 95 not out of 60 balls, and Gaikwad 64 of 42 balls. Moeen Ali 25. Dhoni comes up the order, 2 fours, 1 6, 17 of 8 balls. Not bad. That's one thing that I always wanted to talk, Maitreya. I wanted Dhoni to get to promote himself up the order and play. And then we have talked in the preview show last match that we need to see Gaikwad in form. So both did happen, but Tell me on Gaikwad's back in form and Dhoni's promotion.
Yeah, so Gaikwad, I feel in the last season also, if you see the first few matches that he was given to play, the first 2-3 matches that he was chosen, he couldn't do well. But the last 3 matches of CSK's season, of the last season, CSK's matches, I feel those matches he had hit 50s and he had showed that he has a talent. So I feel that's why this season, though they have Robin Uthappa, I feel they backed Ruturaj Gaikwad because they know he's a young talent who they can rely on. If he performs this season, they can rely on him. So he can be the next opener there. So I feel the first 3 matches he couldn't do well, but this match, I feel he really came up and batted like how he should have done the first 3 matches and how he should be doing for the next few matches. So I feel it's really great for him to be back in the form. CSK management and everyone will be very happy for him. And we have seen that he has also played for India and other domestic careers also. So I feel he has done great there. So that's why he has got a recognition, and I feel he has to hold to that form there now, which he has got now. Because in those domestic formats, I feel he has really done great. Because I've seen some matches and it was really great to see his batting. So I feel if he comes to this level, IPL level, and bat with that courage and with that performance, I feel it will be really great.
Yeah, talk me on Dhoni's promotion too.
Yeah, so Dhoni's promotion, I really like that because I was thinking maybe Suresh Raina will come, or after Moin Ali came out, I feel Suresh Raina or Ambati Rayudu will come. But when Dhoni came, I was really surprised. And in the first, Dhoni was finding it difficult, like to middle the ball, like all those shots, those 2 fours which he had it was edged and it had gone far because of Dhoni's power. So I felt he has not yet come into the shots there because I felt he's not had the match practice there so much. So I feel that's why he's not coming back. But after he hit that six, I felt he has come back to form. I feel he needed time to adjust there. So and then he had come back to form. I felt after middling the it middled the bat, so that ball. So I felt he has come back. But the way he got it, I feel that ball also would have gone for four unless Morgan caught it. That was another spectacular catch by Morgan. So I felt, or else Dhoni would have batted and hit many more runs there in the last 2 overs there. So I really felt Dhoni promoting of the order. It was a bit entertaining for the CSK fans as well as which shows that he also has a confidence. Everyone was saying like Dhoni doesn't have the confidence to bat or he has lost touch in batting, but he has showed that he also has a confidence, and 17 runs in 8 balls is a really good thing because strike rate of 212.5. So I feel that will be a really good thing because in T20, in the batting the last 4-5 overs, I feel strike rate matters more than the runs. So I feel he hit 17 runs in 8 balls. I feel that was enough because he came in the last 2-3 overs. So I feel he did his job and went. So that's a good thing from the captain to see him back.
Yeah, he did his job and went away quietly. So okay, 220 Chennai Super Kings put up, and then after that, KKR, Kolkata Knight Riders top order failed. Nitish Rana 9, Shubman Gill 0, Tripathi 8, Morgan 7, Narayan 4. No, it's hard for KKR in this whole season because in the previous match, KKR's top order did well and the middle order failed. But here now the top order failed and now the middle order is doing well. So it's hard to do. It's hard for Kolkata Knight Riders if they continue the rest of the season. Everyone needs to be in form to perform well, to score good runs. But whatever, it was an exciting match, I would say, because one thing I like about Kolkata Knight Riders is their batting depth. You see Dinesh Karthik 40 runs, and then Andre Russell 54 of 22 balls over 200 strike rate, and then Pat Cummins came in 66 of 34 balls, but he was left with no partner. If he was Andre Russell got out, and after that it just fell down from the hands of Kolkata Knight Riders. But did you expect Pat Cummins to fire such a way?
It was really unexpected. Pat Cummins, I was really shocked. 66 of 34. I was really shocked there because I felt after Russell became out, after Dinesh Karthik became out, I felt the match is gone. I felt it was gone. I felt when Pat Cummins came into bat, I felt what can he do? Maybe he'll just defend the balls and finish 20 overs. But after seeing him hitting those shots, he hit six sixes and four
Yeah.
fours. So I feel after seeing that full thing, 194.11 strike rate he had. So I really felt they were really close to the match there. I felt they would have finished the match. I really got scared there. But after we have seen the non-strikers and Varun Chakravarti became run out there, then I felt it will be really tough for them because they had to run two in the last over. They had to run two, and they had only one wicket left. So if it's a run out, I feel that's the way we can finish the KKR team because making Pat Cummins out that day yesterday was really difficult because every bowler tried their best to finish Pat Cummins, but no one could take his wicket. So I feel making the run out was the only option, and that's what they did. So Pat Cummins is form. I really didn't expect this. So I feel if the KKR now acknowledges his batting, I feel they should promote him a little bit up the order. Like Sunil Narayan can come down the order and promote Pat Cummins there. So I feel
Yeah.
that's what they should do. And first I felt that when he started hitting those first 20 runs, he hit all those shots. I felt maybe it was a fluke. Maybe he has just got it. But after he hit the 50, I felt he really has a talent in batting, and I feel he should be promoted up the order. So I really felt that I didn't expect this from him, but I was really excited. It made a more thriller of that match. It was like the match was almost dead there when 5 wickets fell away. But after Dinesh Karthik, Russell, and Pat Cummins came, it was more of a thrilling match there for the fans, as well as gave hopes for the Kolkata fans also. So I felt it was a really good match there, and these were the start performances of the match.
Yeah, it's hard to predict with Russell, right? Some matches he just doesn't hit, and some matches he comes, he middles a ball, he middles the ball, and just it's just huge sixes. And Russell, it's so really hard to predict him. We don't know when he's in form, when he's out of form. But one thing I can tell you is Kolkata Knight Riders have a batting depth, and they should utilize it well and do it well in the next season. Because I mean, in the rest of the season. So Maitreya talked me on this. Sam Curran had conceded 30 runs in his third over, and he came back to bowl the fourth over and took Russell's wicket, the same man who hammered him in the previous over. It shows how much Sam Curran has that mental ability and that mental strength and his determination. It's just awesome for CSK. He can bat. He can bat at the end. He can bat open. The flexibility he gives for CSK, it's a T20 package, right? Sam Curran, talk me on this. He has conceded 30 runs in the third over and 4 overs, and in his 4 overs coming and taking the wicket of Andre Russell.
Yeah, so Sam Curran has been excellent there because he was being hammered there, as you said, by Russell. And that ball which he bowled to Russell, I feel that was a really great ball because such kind of balls is really difficult to bowl. And that ball, it was really tricking Russell there because we have seen it. He thought it was wide and he left it, but he got out. So I really felt that was one of the few balls we have seen I've seen like so. That was one of the rarest balls that Karan would have bowled, I felt. So that was really great from him. That tricking Russell to there, it was a really tricky ball as well as a risk because if Russell can just touch the ball in that area, I feel the boundary was short there, so it would have gone flying for a six. But I feel he really tricked Russell really well. So I feel that was a really good ball there.
Yeah, and then probably you wouldn't think Ngidi was good yesterday. He came in as a replacement for Bravo, who has been doing well for CSK for years, but the output is giving in the recent years is not as good as what he gave in the previous years. So the brought in Ngidi, he got 3 for 28 in 4 overs, economy of 7 and 3 wickets is really good, right? He put the pressure on Kolkata Knight Riders early in his innings, early when he bowled, and I think is a replacement for Bravo. I think it's a perfect replacement for the old type of Bravo because he used to take a lot of wickets for CSK. and Ngidi is also doing the same, right?
Yes, so English performance, that's what I wanted to talk about because I felt Bravo because so they never replaced Bravo many times because he has been one of the core players of CSK for the last few years, like Suresh Raina, MS Dhoni, Bravo. These are the core players here, and replacing him would have been a tough choice. But we have got the right replacement because Ngidi, if you see, he has taken 3 wickets as he has started in the beginning itself. He took the wicket of Rahul Tripathi. That was one of the main wickets there, and then he took the wicket of Dinesh Karthik. Dinesh Karthik, he was if he would have continued there, I felt it would have been a really KKR's match there. So from that point, if Dinesh Karthik could have continued, but taking his wicket again was another important step there. So I felt those 3 wickets he took were really important there, and not only taking those wickets, but he bowled economically. 7 was his economy, so I felt that was good. So compared to all the other bowlers in that match, I feel he has the least economy. So I felt he really bowled good, controlled the in giving away runs. He didn't give away too many, as well as took 3 wickets. So I felt it was a really good bowling performance for Ngidi, and we need such replacements because Bravo was one player. He could bat well. I feel Ngidi also can bat. I feel at least give some 10-20 runs. So I feel we have a perfect replacement for Bravo now, and more we need Bravo in the bowling side. So we have Ngidi who bowls more and bats less. So we need Ngidi really well. So I feel it's a perfect replacement. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, stop recording this meeting.
Your nothing was heard after I said.
Yeah, stop recording this meeting. We'll do preview. Yeah, now we'll preview today's game, RCB versus Rajasthan Royals. Rajasthan Royals have lost 2 of their 3 games that they played, and RCB have won 3 out of 3. So the only team that have been unbeaten in this season. So Maitreya, do you think last time versus KKR, RCB played only 3 overseas players? But this time, do you think they should replace Rajat Patidar instead of Rajat Patidar? Do you want them to play Daniel Sam, Daniel Christian, or Finn Allen? Because 4 overseas players is very good, and Rajat Patidar is not showing glimpse of his batting that he has shown in Said Mustaq Ali Trophy. So, do you want some overseas player, or do you like to continue? If you want, whom should it be?
Yeah, as you said, Rajat Patidar is not batting well, so I feel they need a batsman like who can replace. So I feel Finn Allen can replace them because looking at he's a top order batsman to start with. So I feel they need that kind of batsman. So I feel giving him a chance wouldn't matter because since they have already chosen only 3 foreigners for the first few matches, I feel bringing in the fourth will not be a problem, and they have to try it because though they have won all the first matches, but they have to have a perfect 11. That's what they'll be needing because we don't know anytime what may happen. There may be a fall of wickets. So I feel if we have a batsman who isn't performing well, we should take him out and replace him with someone we believe can do it. So I feel Finn Allen, I feel as a foreigner can do it. So I don't see any Indian domestic batsman there who can replace Patidar. So I feel Finn Allen can replace. He's a New Zealand cricketer. So and he has a decent record in his first class career as well as the international career. So I feel bringing him wouldn't do anything. So they should try it out because till now they have had the good 11, but now if they make these changes there who are not performing well, I feel they'll have the perfect 11. So they should have that perfect 11. So I feel bringing him in would do something good. So I feel they should check it out because that's what I feel. They have to bring in the ideal 11, the perfect 11.
Yeah, I think they should try out even Daniel Sams because uh, they are playing in Mumbai Wankhede Stadium, so it's a small stadium. It will be difficult for bowlers. So when you're in need of bowlers, you can try out some Daniel Christian or Daniel Sams. But let's see what they do. But what I think is they should bring in Finn Allen instead of Rajat Patidar. I think that's one possibility that they can do. But on this point, Maitreya, I think someone like Shreyas Gopal needs to come in because for RR, because he has a very good record against RCB, and he also has an hat trick in 2019 season. So Shreyas Gopal, they left him out after playing one bad game, and I don't know where do they replace him, because Tewatia is good. Would you drop Dubey and play Rian Parag at four? Because Rian Parag played Said Mustaq Ali Trophy good. So drop Shivam Dubey and then play Shreyas Gopal as a spinner, as a second spinner there, other than Tewatia. So
Yeah,
do you think they
so
should try?
yeah, I feel they can try because now since they have not had the greatest start that they would have possibly thought of, so Sanju Samson, I feel he can try every possible way to find, as I've said, the perfect 11 because now they need to have a win now. RCB has been going on in the campaign really good, so I feel RR should like looking at their performance in the season. I feel they should bring in the perfect players to defend and bowl well. So I feel uh, bringing him Shreyas Gopal, I feel it will be not a big problem because Shreyas Gopal till now in IPL he's played many seasons. He has performed well. So I feel looking at his record there as a career statistics, I feel he's a good player. But since he has performed one match well, we can't take him out. That's not fair on his part because many players have not performed well and they're still getting chances. So I feel he should be given one more chance. But where to replace him, as you have said, is a really tough question. So I haven't thought of that part because whom to replace there is a really tough question because Tavatia is doing good and then Shivam Dubey also we need Shivam Dubey because now Ben Stokes is gone, so we need one left-hand batsman who can bat well as he can bowl also, Shivam Dubey. So I feel Shreyas Gopal can be given a chance, but where to put him will be a big question there. So I still don't have an answer for that because I haven't still thought of that because all the players there, Rian Parag, as you have said, is good. So I feel all the players there are fixed there. So bringing him in, it will be really tough there. So where to bring him is really tough. So I haven't thought of that, but I don't know what they will do. But that's it.
Yeah, and on this point, Maitreya, RR need more from Sanju Samson. So Sanju Samson in first match 100 a debut as a captain, but after that he has just been out without facing 10 balls. So you can see that his consistency is not good. He scores one match every time. It happens every season. He performs the first few matches well, and he drops out after that. So we RR is a captain, and he has lost a lot of players. You know, he has lost Jofra Archer, he has lost Ben Stokes, now he has lost Livingstone. So I think he needs to get that responsibility and play for Rajasthan. So what on this point, what would you like to tell?
Yeah, as you have said, I feel Sanju Samson really needs to step up because he's a captain for RR, and I feel as a captain he should take the responsibility and play every match so that he can motivate the players as well as he can, as a captain, he should play the captain's innings. So I feel it's really important for him to step up. So as I said, for every season he has played one match or others, he has done extremely well, and then he has fallen back. So I feel this season he has a bit more of responsibility and he shouldn't do that because that will be a very big responsibility on him, and I feel he should balance as being a captain and as a batsman. He should balance his form between his responsibilities. So I feel he should be a more of a balanced player and more responsible player, not playing those quick shots and getting out, and instead start the innings responsibly. So that's what his strategy should be in the future, and picking out the right players also. So I feel he has got a lot more responsibility, and I feel he should act accordingly and play accordingly.
Yeah, and it will be good. Wankhede Stadium. They're playing in Wankhede Stadium, so I think someone like Maxwell and ABD will be good because it's a small stadium and it's really very easy to hit sixes. I think they will be effective, and I hope to see Particle and Virat in form for RCB because all others are doing well. So if they come in form, I think it's a very good team. So they won 3 games and they can continue if all of them come in form. But Maitreya, do you think whom do you think will win today? Your prediction?
So I predict RCB will win because we have seen these matches. They have really done well. They have. I feel every player has performed well. Just that if Padikkal also comes back and if he starts and Virat Kohli, I feel he should be the one to come back to form. And I feel if they both start and give a really good start, I feel it will be impossible. They can go beyond 200 for the score. So I feel they both should start well. And I feel we have seen AB de Villiers has batted well, and we have seen all other players doing well. So I feel RCB will win. That's what my prediction is. But we don't know what will happen because RR also I feel will give back a strong reply. I feel they'll be ready for what comes to them. So I feel it's a really tough match there because both had wins, and I mean RCB has only wins, but RR had wins and losses. So they know where to work, where to see what damage has been done to the team, and where to put the right players, where to bring in, where to bring out. So I feel they'll be more prepared there this time, and that's what they'll come. So it will be a big clash there between RCB and RR. But I predict on my prediction, I feel RCB will win this match because they have
Yeah,
gone fearlessly in this campaign and they'll continue to do so.
yeah. I would not like to tell my prediction because I always support Royal Challengers Bengaluru. So leave it. Virat Kohli, as you said, he might come in form because he's playing in Wankhede Stadium. He has about 85 average. So we can expect Virat Kohli to
Yes.
fire big today. And when we see Royal Challengers Bengaluru versus RR head to head, they have played 22 matches. 10 of them RCB have won, 10 of them RR have won, and 2 are no results. So you can understand what these two sides means, a balanced
Yeah.
thing. So we'll have to see what today's prediction looks like, and we have to wait for the game. So well, this is our preview for Rajasthan Royals versus RCB today. Meet you again tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.